guys, it is I, your very own AMARU, and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new episode of Food and the Single Guy. Now on this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I'm going to share with you a home-cooked meal. It is not a dish that you will find on the menu of any five-star restaurant on the planet. It is just a home-cooked meal that I'm going to share with you. It is delicious. It is very easy to prepare. There's nothing to it. What I'm going to be sharing with you today on this episode is a smoked peppered mackerel in a very rich and creamy garlic sauce. It is so delicious. You're going to love it. I have to warn you though, you will be tempted to overeat. Don't do that because the richness of this dish is tremendous. On top of that, mackerel itself is a very fatty fish, so do not be tempted to overeat, okay? I am warning you. Now, I'm going to be serving this dish with some pasta, but feel free to serve this with whatever you like. Now, I'm going to list all the ingredients for you in the information box below the episode, so without further ado, let us continue. Okay, you guys, and now for some of the ingredients. Over here, we have the pasta. Over here, we have the spinach. Over yonder, we have the garlic cream cheese and the cream. We also have 2 tomatoes and my very famous garlic oil. I love it. We have a sprig of thyme, a chopped onion, a couple of cloves of finely chopped garlic. We have the spring onion. And last but not least, the star ingredient of this dish, the peppered smoked mackerel. Okay, you guys, so to my pan, I've added some extra virgin olive oil. So to the oil, I'm gonna add my thyme. And my garlic. So after about a minute, we're gonna add the onion. Now you guys, remember to cook this on low heat, especially after you've added the cream. If you cook the cream on high heat, it is going to reduce and it's going to turn into a thick mess. And that is not what you want. Now speaking of which, we are now going to add the cream, and as you can see, the onions have taken on some color. That is when you add the cream. And away we go. Ooh, honey. Yeah, baby. There we go. This is looking good. And we're simply going to bring it to a gentle simmer. So as you can see, the sauce is simmering gently. We are now going to add the cream cheese. There we go. So you're going to stir the cream cheese into the sauce gently until it's dissolved. And again, remember you guys, cook this on low heat. So next we're gonna add the tomatoes. There we go. And of course we're gonna give that a bit of a stir. And the tomatoes will add a little bit of sweetness to the sauce, but also a little bit of color. So next we're going to season the sauce, and what I have here is my own special blend of salt and garlic and onion and a secret ingredient. And it is very strong, so we're simply going to start off with a little bit, just like so. We're gonna stir that into the sauce. And of course, you're gonna taste it to make sure that your sauce has enough salt. Ooh, baby. Yes, this is good. So next we're gonna add the spinach. Just a couple of leaves. And again, the spinach, just like the tomatoes, will add a hint of color to the sauce. And last but not least, we're going to add the peppered smoked mackerel. There we go. And we're simply going to coat the fish with the sauce. It is so creamy, you guys. Oh my gosh. And it smells delicious too. And you don't have to add any black pepper because the fish already has plenty of black pepper for some extra kick. So next what we're gonna do, we're gonna cover the pan and we're gonna allow the fish to simmer on low heat for 3 minutes. Okay, you guys, so allow me to give you this little tip, and maybe you already know about this, but when you cook your pasta, do not add oil to the water. Your pasta is going to stick like crazy and you're not going to enjoy it, okay? You add the oil afterwards, just like I'm gonna show you right now. So this is your cooked pasta. You're going to add it to your dish or to your bowl. And to the pasta now, you're gonna add a little bit of garlic oil. This is what I always add to my pasta, okay? There we go. What I also like to add to my pasta are mixed herbs. Just a minor dusting will do. And lastly, we're also gonna add a pinch of salt. There we go. So next, we're going to mix everything. Just like this. There we go. This is looking great. We are now ready to plate our smoked peppered mackerel in a creamy garlic sauce. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? All right. Let us move on to the final presentation then. Okay, here we go. So this is what the fish looks like. Beautiful. So we're gonna add a little bit of the sauce, just like so, followed by the fish. There we go. And lastly, we're gonna garnish with some spring onions. There we go. And there you have it, you guys. Doesn't it look gorgeous? Oh, but it does. I think this plate is ready for its close-up. Yeah, so let's get to it. Now, what about this final presentation, you guys? Doesn't it look gorgeous? And when I tell you it was yet again very, very delicious, I always tell you, I share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly. When I cook something and it's not good, I will share that with you too, because I am not one of those people who's here to fake it to make it. That is not what I do. Baby, when I tell you this was delicious yet again. Now, if you decide to try to make this dish yourself, let me know how it turned out, because I'm always interested in hearing from you. In the meantime, do be well, take care, happy cooking, happy eating, don't add crazy to the craziness, and I will see you when I see you. Have a good one, you guys. Bye.